2017 will be the year that Sony really do need to release the A7 III. It's been a long time coming and it needs to be done, and it needs to be done now. I'd like to discuss with you my wants list and like to hear from you what your wants list is. This thread here, 424 comments, I seem to be in agreement with a lot of these. With the GH5 having 4K at 60, do you think that the A7 III is going to have 4K at 60? I'd like to say yes, but I've got a feeling that they're going to put 4K at 30 in the A7 III and 4K at 60 in the A7R III. That's what feeling I've got. And 1080 at 120, yeah, that seems doable. 10-bit 422. Better low light focus and faster focus. Okay, so we need dual cards and it needs to be better than the Canon 5D4, so it needs to be UHS2 as a minimum. Q-Fast cards and the like, I'm not sure, I'm not thinking that. I'm thinking 2 SD UHS2 cards. The autofocus, yeah, absolutely. I'd like to see the A6500 autofocus in there. I'd like to see a touchscreen. I think we have to see a touchscreen, really. Preferably a little bit more responsive than the A6500 touchscreen. That would be fine. Overheating, you know, A7R2, I've not had any issues. I think we've pretty much got to the bottom of that in these bigger bodies, so I don't think we're going to be too much of an issue there with these bigger bodies. Over 24 megapixels. Well, maybe a little, but remember you need to save something for the A7R III when it comes to that. So, really and truly, that's my major wants right there. The video factor and being able to use touch focus on video is just so important these days. You've probably seen the Casey Neistat video where he tries the Sony A7III. And his complaints were touchscreen and flip the screen out. I don't know. I don't think that they're going to go fully flip screen in the A7 III. I just don't think they're going to go that way. But we might be pleasantly surprised. I'd like to hear what you think on that. Let's see any other ones down here. The Wi-Fi, yeah. The app and the Wi-Fi and the whole interface. We're obviously going to get the same interface that is now on the A6500, so that's going to change. I'd like to see something like the Nikon system where you can have your phone almost tethered to it, so every time you're taking a picture it instantly can transfer a smaller version to it of the phone for Facebook, Instagram. That would be nice if it had that. I think it's SnapBridge that Nikon call it, something along those lines, so it'd be nice to have something similar. A little bit more moisture resistance would be nice, you know, if you take some of these Sony cameras anywhere near a beach. Some pictures are showing huge amounts of interference inside with the water, massively white corrosion when they take it apart, and they say that they don't get it wet. Who knows really, but it's certainly slightly nerve-wracking when you're on a beach with the seawater around. Even though you're not getting it directly wet, just taking a walk along a beach can sometimes be enough, and of course that's not covered under your warranty. So that's pretty much it for me. That's what I'd like to see. I think we're doing alright for lenses at the moment compared to what it used to be like. You know, the 5D Mark IV was a major disappointment for video side of things. It's a great stills camera, but for video, it's not good. If Sony play this right, they could take it. If they can just compete with the GH5, then this could be 2017, the year that maybe even Angry Photographer begins to like Sony. Hey, maybe that's just going too far. As usual, guys, it's been emotional.